In 1934, the Eglinton Hunt Club of Toronto, led by two military men, Colonel Reginald Timmis and Brigadier General Clarence McGeer, as well as the persistence of one Billy Mann, applied to form the Eglinton Hunt branch of the Pony Club, an organization established and solely maintained in Great Britain. Permission was eventually granted, and the first pony club in North America was born.
The arena was two Air Force hangars put together, and behind that was the show ring, and behind that were the stables. So it was quite a complex there.
Through the 40s and 50s, pony clubs had begun to spring up across the country. Back in southern Ontario, the pioneer Eglinton Hunt branch started to attract some future stars and was now under the supervision of a lady by the name of Adele Rockwell.
She was with the Pony Club for years, on many, many committees around, and very, very knowledgeable and a very good teacher.
She was small in stature, so she was almost about our size when we were 10, 11, and 12. And consequently, she just seemed to fit in everything. And Dick and her didn't have any kids, and she kind of adopted us all as her kids.
By the 1970s, the Pony Club had evolved into a strong national organization that wholly promoted, taught, and educated young people not just to ride, but about the care of the animal that everybody involved truly loved.
It was about attention to detail. The tack had to be meticulously cleaned. Every aspect of everything you did with that animal and the equipment, attention to detail. And that's such a big factor of what we do every Sunday when we jump in a Grand Prix. It's attention to detail.
You know, the care of your horse and the parts of your horse and the potential ailments that can happen in the horse's well-being. So that's all, pretty important stuff that you learn then that you really, as a rider, you don't probably give it as much attention as you probably could and should.
And what is amazing about the Pony Club is all these great riders were taught by previous great riders who volunteer their time to pay it forward. It is the essence of an organization that is now coast to coast.
The one person who was my biggest mentor was actually Jimmy Elder, and he was a big part of the Toronto North York Pony Club at that time. We used to go to Elderberry Farm, which was on Yonge Street, and it was his home, and he would welcome all of us in there. We'd bring our ponies, he'd give us lessons, he'd take us into his house, we'd watch videos, well, not in those days, it was movies, and he just really gave so much time to the kids and to helping the parents and developing our skills. And to me, it was something that, you couldn't pay for experience like that.
I think that it's an association that's run on volunteers who have either their children have benefited or they've benefited themselves, or they love the educational aspect of it, and they give back to the sport. They give back to the Pony Club over and over again.
Ask anyone who has experienced Pony Club, and they will tell you the memories last a lifetime.
There's where I met my really, really good friends. And as I say, we're really good friends today. I mean, I can walk in and see them. I haven't seen them maybe for 20, 30 years, and we can take off for where we took off before.
We all hung out together. We'd go to these Pony Club rallies where we lived in tents, and we just had a great time, and you made friends there that are friends forever, and the best friend you ever made there was your horse.
Over the years, Pony Club has been a destination for kids, no matter what their background, who just love horses.
I've learned a lot. I've learned basic farrier and basic veterinary skills to, if I'm ever alone or can't get a hold of a farrier or a vet.
I think because I tried everything. I think that was the thing Pony Club gave me, was the opportunity to try everything.
And there is no doubt, at Pony Club, anything you can do on a horse, you will be exposed to. Even things you never thought possible.
Prince Philip Games is a series of invented games, things you would never do with your pony, and they make you do it. So it's things like taking an egg on a spoon and riding it through a pole course. What they're trying to do is teach you the basics of balance and horsemanship, but in a fun and energetic way.
I had a lot of high hopes about how I would accomplish the C test, and I studied and studied for days and days, and I got 99% on the written, and then on the stable management I did one of the bandages backwards, and so I failed. And it was actually something that really stuck with me, because it took me quite a while to get over that, but I tell you, it taught me to be strong in competition. They were so supportive of our careers going forward, and it was really a fantastic experience.
So as the calendar moves towards 2011, the Pony Club could not be stronger. 3,500 members, coast to coast.
Everybody has to start somewhere, and nobody starts jumping around an Olympic course, and I think it's a real building block for the sport in allowing kids of any age and financial opportunity to have the chance to ride and to see where it takes them.
It means that even the great riders have started at the same point, and if I work hard and stay focused, that I could possibly become good too.